We got a live action packed day for PlayStation users. I'm not exactly sure if it's a win for the fans or social media. I have no idea what's going on. But I do know that there were a lot of complaints in social media. Let me fix this here. All right. There were a lot of complaints within social media that basically stated that Sony was quiet. They were completely silent on everything. They were out of touch. They were fucking up. Jim Ryan is the death of PlayStation's altogether, right? And we want to talk about that because Sony has broke the silence and has unleashed a ton of information. I don't want to delay it any further. Welcome to another edition of Voice of Reason. This is Josh, and we are going to get into it. There's no intros or anything like that. Let's go. Let's go. If you like the video, please sub and like the video as well. I mean, I need all the help I can get. So let's begin. There are a couple of topics. So let's start off with the narrative that Jim Ryan and just Sony in general just was not catering to AA studios, right? They weren't basically, they were focused all on AAA titles and things of that nature. And what's his name? Herman Hulse actually came out and said this. He says the PlayStation Studios boss wants distinct and diverse range of games. Sony is committed to both AAA quality and experimentation. So we already seen some of the experimentation. We will see it with VR. We will see it with what we saw with we see it now with Returnal. And surprisingly, everybody is like liking the what they seen. It's an actual game. It's not a story-driven type situation. You actually play it. It looks like it's a cross between Metroid, Control. There's people that said it was I don't know what the fucking little whatever. I'm gonna say Metroid and Control. That's what it looks like to me. And Zone of the Enders Part 2 for the PS2, and it's been remade for the PS3. I mean, it's really nice gameplay. They didn't do like and I'm not sure why they didn't do it. Maybe the game is short. I have no idea. But they didn't do like a state of play. They just allowed for people to play it for 45 minutes, and that's what they were able to broadcast. It was interesting looking at everyone kind of react to it. So they were like, I mean, it looks really good. Supposedly it has really crazy, and I know I'm a little bit off topic. It has really crazy haptic feedback. Apparently, the rain, you can feel the raindrops inside the controller. The adaptive triggers are used for various weapons and stuff like that. So anyway, a lot of experimentation with that one, right? They're also working on a new IP, a AAA IP that's multiplayer based with Firewalk Studios. So that new development studio, right, along with the one with Jade that she's making, that's something different. But this one in particular, that's made from Firewalk, there's a lot of ex Bungie developers, people that did Destiny stuff like that, and they're collaborating with them to make something new. We have no idea what it is. Jim Ryan specifically addressed this as well, which is pretty cool. He states that they're going to have the most exclusives ever for the PlayStation 5. Um, we all know that that's probably going to include PC. But more importantly, they say that they're going to continue to explore further acquisitions. So I'm curious as to what that's going to mean. I guarantee you, if Returnal does well, they cop in that fucking Housemarque easily. So they did something similar to Insomniac Games, and they've been working with them for a while. So lots of narratives crushed, basically, just absolutely obliterated. And then Jim Ryan specifically speaks out on this, So that was a very interesting thing there. Um, we'll see, we'll see. I don't know why they actually even said anything at all. That was really curious to me, because they were silent. But when they did speak, they didn't address concerns directly. It was more of an indirect thing. Everyone wanted AA games. People wanted to know if Sony's just going to specifically target AAA games, and just high blockbuster games and just be stuck with this one genre. So we clearly know that that's not the case. Um, they are working with other people. They're not going to be on the payroll of Sony, but they'll work with them to create new IPs, which was pretty interesting and cool to me personally. Um, and then further acquisitions. Now they didn't say like, well, what have we heard that everybody said this? And you never want to start off an argument like that. This is apparently, and I will speak on this Saturday regarding just the gaming community and just social media in general. I think my pivot on Saturdays, my live stream is going to be about the industry itself more so than the news. And this one I'll do, news and stuff like that. Regardless of the matter, that's what's been going on. Moving on to the next topic, which is ray tracing for Returnal. I didn't even know it was going to have ray tracing, and I didn't know it was going to have this ray tracing. So when I saw Returnal, I'm looking like what ray tracing, you know what I'm saying? It kind of looked like, and it apparently is running on Unreal 4. But I was looking at it, I was like, what fucking ray tracing? What can they do? Okay, more reflections. Ray tracing is more than just reflections. It's shadows. It could be global illumination, which basically that just means that it allows more freedom in the lighting in the environments. And this is what we're going to talk about because the ray tracing that they have in Returnal is for global illumination. Now, I'll say this again. Global illumination is the bouncing real time. That means that you can take the sun and move it across the fucking sky, and the environment will adapt to that in real time instead of an artist going in and moving these probes here, these fake lights here to make it look like it's bouncing off. So if a light was shining in my room and hitting the floor, it will bounce back up and illuminate the entire room. That will be an example of ray tracing, global illumination. So anyway, this is what they basically stated. Housemarque's use of eye-popping visual effects with screen-filled particles and pyrotechnics. This has become the studio's signature. The power of the PS5 pushes that vision further with full fluid simulations controlling weather and environments, along with innovative particle animations for enemies and environments. Now, I didn't know that one, so take that as you will. There is the ray tracing that we're going to speak about in a second. Let me go ahead and find it. I'm mad that I copied the wrong fucking thing. Always doing something stupid, Josh. But never fear, I have it here. Okay. Experience high fidelity ambient lighting that is specifically designed to adapt in real time with the Aptropos dynamic environment. So that's what they have. So they have fluid simulation, which was pretty cool. I didn't know that they were going all in on that one. And it looks kind of like it. When I look at it, you have the what do you call it? You have oh gosh, what the fuck? I can't remember shit. So this is what happens when I too much caffeine. That's what it is. But the tentacles. So that was pretty cool. I was glad that they put that in there. Did I copy it somewhere? See, this is gonna piss me off because I know screenshots. I think it's in screenshots. Hold on. I think I see it here. That is annoying. I am so mad that I did not. I copied the wrong shit. What an annoying thing I did. But just know, I will say this: if I find it, I'll put it in the description as to what it is, because I can't find it. I swore up and down I had that bitch. That's annoying. Is this it? No, this is something else. Sitting there wasting your guys' time. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I just want to find this so badly, and I can't find it. Camera, no. Photo, no, it's not in there. I guess I don't have it. Shortages in Japan, like why the fuck do I have that? Maybe I just didn't copy it. Is it in social media? I wonder. Nah, it's not in there. Either way, if I find it, I'll put it in the description. Lastly, what I want to talk about is the actual PlayStation Video Pass because I've mentioned this in one of my streams. I totally may have misjudged their ability to put things that are non-gaming into PlayStation Plus. We don't know if this was Jim Ryan's answer to Game Pass, but we do know what it is, and it's only in Poland for now. So I guess it's in its testing phases. So I am going to read you a description as to what is going on with that one. I am so pissed at myself though. I'm mad that I copied the wrong one. Anyway, we gotta move on. So starting today in Poland, a PlayStation Video or PlayStation Plus Video Pass will allow PlayStation Plus subscribers to access over 20 movies and TV shows from PlayStation or Sony Studios, with new video content added every 3 months. So it looks like they're just going to give you a few shows and then it's going to, cancel out and rotate. This seems to be like something, just a little perk, and who knows what will happen if it's more successful. I mean, if it's free and everything like that, I'm all for it. And I was kind of like hoping, and maybe they'll put like an anime like season on there to keep you subscribed to it because that's the biggest problem with Netflix and Hulu. Binge watching is the detriment because what you can do is that you can sit there and you can watch all of the shows, all the episodes, and then cancel it. And they want you to obviously stay subscribed, and that's what's going on with that one. So if they only show you a few shows and have it rotate every 3 months, and it's free of charge, again, they know that PlayStation users have Netflix and they use Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Of course, they're gonna take a couple of freebies, and they don't overload you with shit, which is cool. So if they have TV shows that are tied to PlayStation, like let's say they made like they are. The Last of Us Part Two, they have an agreement with HBO. Well, let's say if they sprinkle a few shows to get that, to get that synergy going on with that one, they'll be able to do it. And it's free. And there are like 20, 30 million PlayStation Plus users that are active and concurrent. So, I mean, honestly, I think this is a good start and a good little compromise to what they were planning on doing. But that is all I have. Again, if you like what you see, um, give me a like, give me a sub. This is something that is very, very important to me. Um, and I'm just trying to make shit work. You know how it is. The hustle is real in general. So, peace out, guys. I'll see you on Saturday.